Yo, what's up, guys? Let's talk about credit. Bro, let's just say you just turned 18 and you want to start building credit because you hear fucking Quan and shit getting like 8 McLarens off credit. Or I don't know, maybe you're just a normal guy and you just want to get some credit. So let me break down briefly what credit is, just so you have an idea of what you're even trying to do here. Credit is literally just showing that you as a person are trustworthy to make payments. That's it. And you may be wondering, dude, I'm 18. I'm not trying to fucking get a house, bro. How am I going to get debt? Well, you could get debt by getting a credit card. So for example, if Chase gives you this credit card and you for half a year show Chase that every month when you have to pay off your credit card, that you're paying your shit off on time, you don't exceed the credit limit, and that you like follow all the basic ass steps, then that will reflect on you as a person and your credit score. And then as your reputation builds up, aka your credit score, then you basically just open more doors to other things, better rates on whatever. Let's say you want to get a mortgage, a cooler car, you'll get lower interest rates on that car. Rent a place, you're like 18 and you're like probably have a better luck getting approved for that car. There's really so many perks, and I'll go through more. So now that I've like established what credit is, let me break down like step by step, assuming you have no credit history, how you can build up your credit. For this explanation, I'm going to go through the simple way to do this. I know there's more complex ways to build your credit fast, but in this video, I am literally going to go through the simplest, easiest way to just get a guaranteed good credit score without any extra niche fucking open up some random fucking LLC loan bullshit. First step, get a credit card. Don't just get any credit card though. Ideally, get a credit card with no annual fee. So some credit cards will be like, yo, pay me a $75, $100 annual fee. Stay away from that. Don't go for any credit card with an annual fee. That's bullshit. Also, monthly fees, of course. Also, don't go for the ones from like random stores, Dillard's credit card or Macy's credit card. Don't get like Amazon credit card. Just go for a normal credit card from like a normal bank. It could be a local bank or a big bank, but get a normal card, because a lot of these stores, what they do is they rack up high interest rates, which means you'll be paying more on that credit per month. And their overall business model is just have you overspend for shit. So it's not really geared for you to build credit. It's just for them to make money. Essentially, just don't go for credit cards with high fees. You could literally get 0% interest cards. There's no point in getting a card with interest starting off, at least, because some cards will carry benefits, but I'm not even going to go there right now. Now I'm going to give you guys a few good possible credit cards for you guys, just so you don't have to do the research of like trying to find a credit card yourself. So first, I'm going to have to go with the Chase Freedom Rise. It has no annual fee. It's unsecured, meaning you don't need to put a deposit down to get this card. It's overall just built for people who have no previous credit history. It also has a 1.5% cash back on everything. Next, I'm going to go with the Capital One secured credit card. This also has an annual fee of $0, which is good. It does require a deposit, but it is refundable though. And the reason why they have this deposit in there is the deposit you give usually sets the limit that you could put on the card. It could range anywhere from around 50 to 200 bucks, depending on how much you want to put down. If I were you, I would just go with the Freedom Rise by Chase, just because there's literally no fees attached to it. And that's the one I actually currently have. If you guys think you could find a better one, feel free to do your research. I just want to give a few just so you guys have a base point. So now let's just say you get your credit card. What's the plan to actually build your credit? What you need to do in the most simple terms is buy something and pay it off every month. But that's breaking it down super simply. There's a few more technical terms. What I would do if I were you, let's just say you have any monthly subscriptions, top 2 or 3 most important ones. Put those on that credit card that you have to pay and let it sit and just pay it off right away. That's what I would recommend. And also, on each credit card, you have a credit limit. What you should do is try and stay, if you can, under 10% of that credit limit. So let's just say your credit limit is $500. You should be spending ideally no more than $50 on your monthly credit card payments, because banks actually look at this. They like see how much of your credit limit you use every month. For example, if you were using like $499 out of $500 every month on your credit card, if you had a $500 limit, the banks look at that and be like, yo, dude, this guy's really pushing the edge here. I don't know if we could like trust him as much as someone who only uses 10%. Now, this isn't like as big of a deal. Like, bro, if you spend like $5 more than the 10%, bro, it's not going to kill you. Or even if you exceed the 10% limit and do like 50, it doesn't matter as much. But for the most ideal fast results, staying under 10% of like your limit would be the best idea. So for me, what I'm doing is I'm putting my Spotify, put my gym membership on there, and I just buy gas once in a while on the credit card, but I just pay it off right away. So assuming you don't pay off your credit card right away, which is normal, you don't have to pay it off. I personally just like to do it because I don't like being in debt. That's just a personal thing though. What you should do is have your auto pay set up for your credit card so that every month when it gets time to pay off your credit card, you don't have to think about paying off your credit card. You just pay it off right away without even thinking about it. Because what will happen, like hypothetically, if you do miss this payment, that will affect your credit score so much compared to you like just setting up auto pay and like not having to deal with the stress of it. Let's just say you've been building up payments for like 6 months and then you miss one. Bro, that's gonna like fuck you up for like at least a few months, bro. When you could just safely put auto pay on, pay off your balance, and just have that done with. So that's another step. That's what I would recommend. And then next step is repeat this. Just keep paying off these payments 6 to 12 months. And then again, maybe get another credit card and then compound. So both the credit cards are working at the same time. And you should have a score within 6 to 12 months of around 700 or above. And then after that, just a recommendation. This isn't even a step, but I would recommend keeping this first card you're using to build credit for as long as you can. This is just a recommendation though. This isn't like a whole step, but it will help you though. Just a few things to watch out for. Do not miss payments. Do not max out your cards. Do not apply for cards. Like that diminishes your credit. Once you have a credit card, don't apply for a bunch of cards. Just do one at a time. Don't close accounts if you were for some reason to do that. That's pretty much it for building credit on a very simple basis. Let me know what you guys think and comment down below. You're watching this before I hit 1 million subscribers, so shout out to you.